here before the game even pops up. Hello, Yelax. It is time. I. First time ever opening it. First time ever opening the game. So let us see. Okay, I do have it downloaded, thank goodness. Alright, Yellow. It's time to find out if it's ass or gas. Hopefully, the streaming software automatically captures it and I gotta set it up manually. Square Enix! You didn't tell me this was by Square Enix. Okay, this is already off to a bad start. Who has pinged me? Okay, I'm back. This game uses an auto save. I should connect the controller actually. Beep boop beep boop. There we go. I'm back. Holy cow. My mic was not working the whole time and I didn't know what to do to fix it. Okay, I'm back. So, what I was saying before I realized my mic was broken was during the intro, how pretty the game looks like. And then when the title showed up, I said the title and then said, "It is time, Yelax. It is time." Cannot stay then as I wanted to play the game myself eventually. Oh, well, see ya, Phoenix. So I'm sure you left already. But yes, farewell unto thee. And I hope you enjoy it when you do play it whenever Yellow likes. I mean, when, like Yellow said, jeez. Looks like Millennia 1. Yeah, Elden Ring is uninstalled forever. I'm never ever booting that game ever again. Alright, Yellow. It is time. For real this time. Check the settings. Text display speed. Fast. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, please. I'm fine with all that. Turn that off. It's fine to me. Oh, only 2 doves. Not like I'm gonna use the dove, I don't think. This dude meta. It's saw, right? Alright. The start. Alright, Yellow Lax, what is the optimal place to start? Answer now. Why is there more settings?
Getting pretty good at this.
The distant future, twilight of Edo Japan, Imperial China, present day, prehistory, the Wild West, the near future. Well, yeah, Lex, we're all waiting. So you can pick whatever you want off the start. Only thing I say is I don't recommend modern day for your first thing. That's all. Understood, understood. Like, I want to go with Distant Future because this is the Yellow Lights character, right? Cube. But I think I'm gonna go Wild West first. But if you want to do an order of when they happen, then I could tell you. Nah, let's go just random. So Wild West, shall be my first. Oh, they all have. Okay, I gotta read all the descriptions then. The near future. One day soon, but not yet, a rebellious youth lives a hard life, getting into trouble and picking fights because he knows what others are thinking. A rough routine, but one to which he's grown accustomed. However, his power eventually leads him to become involved in a dark conspiracy, which can only be stopped through the resurrection of an ancient robot king, the Steel Titan. What? This is the Kamen Rider chapter? Oops, not what I meant to do. Distant future. From far from Earth in the vast void of space, the transport frightener Cogito Ergo Sum slowly makes its way home. Aboard this tiny vessel, a new form of life is born. Alas, as a series of incidents put the safety and well-being of the ship's crew in jeopardy, this autonomous support unit, but recently built by the engineer Kato, must work together with its creators to ensure all is not lost. I like that. That's interesting. It is an age of strife and bloodshed which threatens to consume an entire nation. In the shadows cast by the fires of chaos, a shinobi is given a mission of paramount importance. Into a castle filled with deadly traps and wary enemies he must venture, that he might free a prisoner of singular talents. Yet will the shinobi carry out his task with a merciful heart, or will he put his every enemy to the sword? Moral questions in that one. An old Chinese master nearing the end of his life yearns to preserve his kung fu for future generations. With this purpose does he venture forth from his home atop Mount Aspiration in search of a worthy successor to his legacy. Once he has gathered 3 disciples, he will subject them to relentless training to strengthen the body, enhance the reflexes, and unlock true potential. Of these 3, who will rise to the occasion and become the next Shifu? Present day. To be the world's strongest fighter, the best of the best, a dream shared by many, but one young warrior believes he truly has what it takes to claim the title. By making the skills of other masters his own, he intends to prove himself. Muay Thai, professional wrestling, lucha libre, kupo, sambo, and sumo, the most powerful techniques of these storied traditions he will learn. All he needs to do is to bait his opponents into revealing their secrets. Interesting. In a foreign era before kings and kingdoms, a young man comes of age and is given permission by his tribe's stern elder to go forth and hunt together with his best friend Gori. Bereft of spoken words, they rely on their senses to survive, in particular a powerful sense of smell. Guided by their noses, they track game and find shelter and learn much of the world and its dangers. The Wild West. And the American frontier is a place of foolish dreams and dashed hopes. A tired soul rides into a dying town terrorized by outlaws. Success, they call it, though to look at it now, none can imagine why. Against a gang of villains, a lone gunslinger stands no chance, but perhaps by working together with the locals to prepare traps before the crazy bunch arrives, one man may yet make a difference. Wait! This is so cool! That's just the story of the Seven Samurai. I think there's a old western movie that also took inspiration from the Seven Samurai, which is probably what this is based off, a Clint Eastwood movie. Oh, that's so fun! I like that. Yeah, that's definitely my first choice. I picked the Yellow Lights character. I somehow had a feeling you picked the Wild West. I am an open book. Enjoy Live a Live. I'm gonna read Steel Ball Run. Well, you enjoy that. Alright. For real, it is time once again. Let's go. The Wild West. Play this chapter. Oh, this guy's so cool. Sheriff's Office. This game is so pretty! Wow! Oh, imagine Mother 3 like this. Next direct. Just you wait. Next direct. Crystal Saloon. Main character design. Osamu Ishiwata. One of the shorter chapters? I think that's a good thing to start with one of the shortest ones.
Howdy, Sheriff. Something to drink?
Barkeep.
Nope, but I got something for you to post up.
More trouble in these parts, huh? I swear. Thought it couldn't get any worse after that last bunch rolled in.
I like this music already.
Okay. What's your clever moniker?
Oh, wait, I'm a wanted outlaw? That's cool. Sundown. That's a cool name. Alright, yellow. Do you recommend me to keep the canon names? Or should I name them myself? You know, like, some games give you the option to change their names, but like it's better to just keep the default name. But then there's some games like Mother 3 where it's better to use your own names, whatever you come up with, so you can become more attached. What do you think? What are your recommendations? This music is so good. It's up to you, but yeah, maybe for your first time you should do the default names. Understood. Sundown it is.
Kid, huh? Don't look all that young to me.
This game is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna love the music in this chapter. Steel Ball Run! Oh my gosh! It's topical. I had to choose this chapter first. Oh, this game is so pretty.
Fancy meeting you here, partner. along, Faye? Reckon you'd be relieved to finally put this life from the land behind you. Honestly, a little gratitude would be appreciated. Come on, let's do this proper. Can't have people casting aspersions on the great bounty hunter, Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
No, sir. Never let it be said he shot an unarmed man in cold blood. How many times we done danced this dance now? It's almost like saying goodbye to love. Bard had it right. Parting is such sweet song.
First battle. Let's go. Mad Dog. Alright, skip. A charge gauge will appear above allies and enemies that are readying actions. Once this gauge has been completely filled, they will execute the action. Okay, so it's just an active time battle like Final Fantasy. When controlling allies in battle, you may choose one of several commands. Abilities: execute attacks, heal yourself, or use other abilities. Items: use items in your inventory. Pass: switch to another ally. Wait: allow enemy and ally charge gauges to gradually fill. Flee: attempt to escape from combat. When selecting abilities and items for use, the area effect will be displayed. Use this guide to ensure your intended targets will be affected. When an ally's HP is reduced to 0, they will no longer be able to fight. Restoring any amount of HP will put them back in action. Be warned that if all allies are incapacitated, the game will end. If an incapacitated ally is damaged further, they will be immediately dismissed from the field. Dismissed characters cannot rejoin via healing or any other method. Already lots of interesting mechanics. I'm excited. Okay, so there's no just default attack button. There's only abilities. Okay, you can turn your character. Oh crap! Turning fills the enemy's... Okay, wait. Okay, I see. This is weird. It's like, oh, this is cool. This is like, kind of like chess. I'll read this later. This is so weird. Oh my god, it's so cool. Wait, oh. Okay, it seems you can only shoot This is so rad. This is so rad. This is literally, oh my gosh. How haven't they done this before? Just mix chess and RPG together. I guess Fire Emblem, but this is more similar to chess and Fire Emblem. This is so neat. Reaction: draw and fire in a practice motion in response to any attack. Hollow point: fire a bullet that expands on impact and sends an enemy reeling. Charge time short, damage high. Status paralysis, enemy attributes. I don't know what that means. I guess we can check. But they're not here, what the heck? Single shot. Fire a single round at an enemy. Double shot. Fire 2 shots in quick succession at an enemy. Through and through. Fire attack. Fire a jagged bullet that will pass through an enemy and hit others behind them. Well, none of my attacks can hit. But if this expands, so if I shoot right here in front of me, how does it expand? Because we'll find out. He moved in front of me, stupid. Nice. This is so rad. I like this so much. Holy cow, this is gonna be so fun. Resistant. Wait, I see now. We don't see his weaknesses, but it's resistant to whatever that type of damage. Let's read the icons now. Petrification. Turns to stone and unable to act. If all party members are petrified, the battle will end in defeat. Paralysis. Unable to act or evade enemy attacks. Sleep. Asleep and unable to act. If damaged, the status will be removed. Poison. Suffers damage after taking action. Intoxication. Drunk and unable to move as intended, as well as unable to execute certain abilities. Restraint. Unable to execute martial abilities. Snare. Unable to move or execute agile abilities. So I'm guessing the guy jumping is an agile ability. So he's resistant to agile abilities. Stun, unable to think clearly or take action. Charm, compelled to stay close to a specific enemy and unable to execute any abilities. Vertigo, disoriented and constantly spinning, as well as unable to execute certain abilities. Terror, terrified and desperate to stay as far from enemies as possible, as well as unable to execute certain abilities. Confusion, unable to move as intended. Fury, driven to lash out at nearby enemies with the same attack. Oh, here's the other damage types. Reactions are basically counters. You get hit by an enemy and you attack them back if they're in range. I see. Fire Emblem. Martial. Okay, so Fist is the martial. The little arrow is thrusting. Hammer's blunt. Oh, why is that a projectile? How does that icon mean projectile at all? Explain, like what's the lore? So guy jumping away is projectile. Water is water. Earth is earth. Divine. Black line is void, feet is agile, a slash is a slash, rope is grappling, fire, wind, spirit, demonic. Damage tiles. Periodically inflicts water damage to enemies, periodically inflicts fire, poison, lightning. Normal strikes enemies in the path, strikes the first... Oh! Normal strikes targeted enemies, penetrating strikes all enemies in his path, directional strikes the first enemy in his path. Cool, okay. So it's resistant to projectile, so maybe he's weak to wind. Wait, no, we already did a wind. Okay, so you cannot execute reaction attacks. They just happen as counters. So there's no like resource. You can just use these whenever. There's no MP, FP, none of that. Don't answer. I'm just talking to myself. Interesting. Well, goodbye, Mad Dog. Dead. You are victorious. This game is so cool already. Why does it show me keyboard controls? I'm using a controller. This is so rad. Oh man. I'm so happy I played this version. Because you said there's a super boss in this version, right? Because, I need to be really tested with this battle system. Ooh, this is gonna be so fun.
Finish me, goddammit! Don't you dare walk away from me again! Finish me!
He's so cool.
How dare you? Shooting at my Goldie? Killing a man is one thing, but you leave his horse out of it.
Is that Yuri?
I'm done talking.
There's no way that's Yuri Lowenthal, but it sounds like him.
Another town.
There's another voice I already recognize, but I could be wrong. Okay, here's the thing. It's not exactly a super boss. It's just a new boss they added. There are some hard optional fights in the game, though. Oh, so you lied to me. That's pretty huge, Yellow. That's a pretty big blow to my trust to you. I don't know how you can recover from that one. The Wild West. The Wanderer. I lied. You said there was a super epic, super hard optional fight added to this game, and now you're saying there's not. That sounds like a lie to me. This game is so pretty. Holy cow. The radar. The radar located in the bottom right corner of the screen can be used to identify unexplored areas and guide you to your current objective. Route to unexplored area, route to explored area, route to current objective, current objective. If you wish to quit the current chapter and play a different one, access. Very cool. Oh my gosh! I see what you mean, that they weren't, the menus aren't that stylized, but this looks really cool. I like this. Why is it still showing me keyboard controls? Let me move the chat. It's an epic fight though. We shall see about that. Can you please show me keyboard? Not keyboard, but... Ain't no way, boy. I wonder what broke it. Let me disconnect my controller, I guess, and connect it back again. It switched for a sec... Wait. Okay, the game just doesn't know what to do. It just... Okay, whatever. I'll deal with it. Anyways, I did want to do something. If you will not hate me, Yellax, I wish to read the text myself. Level 9. The Wild West Frontier Town. Success. Draw! Square Enix moment. Sheriff's office. Man, I really want to fix the control scheme. Please. I won't take too long on this. I just want to see. Maybe if I like switch all of Steam. Fair. Aw. If you truly think I should turn off voice acting, then I will. You must be honest. One sec. Let me just restart the game. How do I save? I guess I use keyboard. That's all I'm gonna do. If this don't work, then we give up on the controller display. Nana is really up to you. Very well. Then I wish to read. Okay, the controller display is working for now. Sheriff's office. Locked up tight. Well darn. Locked up tight. Locked up tight. Locked up. I don't think I'm not looking at the rest. Crystal Saloon. Yo, mariachi band. Oh, damn. I am the commander of the Mars, and I alone. Shut up! Greetings, my friend. We are all friends here. You a vaquero? Ah, maybe not. Tequila, yes, tequila. That's what you need, yes? This is racially charged, Yellow Lags. I don't know if I like this anymore. Can I go anywhere? Oh. Hey, you have no right to just barge into my room like that. Get out. Sorry. By the way, the reason their text is in brackets is because they actually speak Spanish in the voices. Oh, that's so neat. I cannot believe that. They paid extra money to hire Spanish speaking people just for 3 lines. A flask of herbal liniment, huh? Can I help you? They called me a kid, so I probably cannot drink yet, but also there's the Wild West. I don't think they cared back then. Howdy, stranger. Thirsty? Or you got a hankering for something more substantial? Free of charge, of course. God damn, is it hot out there? Ew, the walk. Barkeep, the usual. Huh? Hey, stranger. Seems you're sitting in my favorite stool. Hey, you damn or just stupid. That's enough. Your name on it, huh? 'Cause I don't see it, do you? Waltzing in here acting like you own the place without spending a dime. We don't need that kind of customer. No, thank you. Now, Annie, darling, there's no need to make a scene. Sundown Kid is just a nickname. Ah, that makes sense. I'm stupid. His middle age, I think. Thank goodness for that. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't audibly say it, but I was pretty disappointed that hot cowboy man was a kid. But now we're good, we're good. Annie? Settle down now. Don't you talk to me like that. Big, strong man striding around like you own the place 'cause of what you got dangling between your legs? Wayne? James? Clint? Caesar? You got cojones? Well, don't you? So use them. Oh, Annie. For the fire and fury, a real hell riser. I love it. I mean it, darling. Be my woman. Get away from me. Ooh. I hope she's a party member. Annie, darling, I know you didn't just raise a hand to me.
'Cause there's some things a man cannot abide.
Leave her alone. Oh. Of course, the little boy is the one who's brave enough. Billy.
If it isn't the brave sheriff's little brat here to save the day, huh? Hate to break it to you, kiddo. But I ain't got time for your
Ooh. Did he move me a stool? Over? Uh-oh. It's time. This is so cool. I love this game already.
Whoops. Sorry about that, stranger. The boy was out of line, but I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive him. Tell you what, let me buy you a drink to smooth things over. Barkeep, milk for my new friend here.
Milk? Oh, they probably couldn't... Wait, but they said tequila earlier. Wouldn't they not be allowed to mention alcohol? This is the remake, so maybe they can now. But back then, I don't think that was allowed in the Super Nintendo.
Heads up! Figure that out to suit a delicate flower like yourself.
Oh, okay, I see now what's going on. Man, I love milk.
Would you look at that? Down to like a man dying of thirst. I think my new friend needs another barkeep. Heads up.
Okay, I guess I gotta send it back. Lame. Throw it at him. I'm fool.
What's this? You spitting on my generosity? How else am I to interpret the return of this milk I see before me? And to top it off, this hangover. But that's what I get for drinking the cheap piss to serve here.
And he got angry of that. That's cute.
Let me guess. It's not that you hate milk, but that you can't stomach it unless it's fresh from your mother's tits.
Ooh! Ooh! Oh, I really gotta start a fight now.
Huh? Huh? You got a death wish? That it?
It's time. Ew! He's so ugly. Oh my gosh, I love that. The battle theme is being played by the mariachi on the right. That's so funny. Pike, he's so ugly. Weakness fire. Do I look like I got any fire on it? I was checking if that item I got earlier was fire. Okay. Pike 40 HP. Isn't that less than the guy we fought earlier? Mad Dog. Okay, weakness fire, resistance to nothing so far. Damage medium. Damage medium. This is just penetrating, so there's no need to use that. That's too short and diagonal only. Just one shot. Bam. Oh, I did not. Okay, then. I was expecting more of a fight. Draw.
It isn't over, you hear me? You'll get yours. You just wait and see.
This is... Oh, I love Western things. It was a bad idea to pick this one first, TBH. So then, you ain't ratting with a crazy bunch. That was amazing! You give Pac a hat and he won't never forget. With him on our side, I just know we can beat him. What's all the ruckus?
Sheriff, this fella here, see, he rode into town.
Oh, now you show up. In the nick of time as always. My father, the sheriff. The coward!
Ooh!
But your son, try to understand. If we so much as look at these people the wrong way, there's gonna be hell to pay.
But if we don't take a stand, then nothing will ever change.
Annie, please.
I don't want to hear it. Our sheriff, my brother, every last man in this town is a coward.
Please, 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 please let her be a party member. Please. Please.
This boy's here's got more courage than all of you put together.
Sheriff, listen. This fella here, see, he just might be the answer.
Another character.
Alas, good people, I fear you have misjudged the content of that villain's character.
Mad Dog? It is.
A man's name is a story, and that one speaks volumes. You deserve to know, so I'll tell you. The Sundown Kid. Yeah, that's right. That there's the devil himself. Ugh.
Wait a minute. Yeah, the poster's right there.
It's him on the wanted poster.
These animations and sprites are so cool.
$5,000, dead or alive. And the one who's gonna bring him in is me, Mad Dog.
Liar!
I am many things, boy, but I ain't no liar.
You're a good guy, right, mister?
I'm no saint.
No, I don't believe it.
Always were lousy with the little ones, weren't you, kid? Goldie's still out there, you know, lost or dead in the desert. But your answer for that and everything else soon enough. Outside, now.
It's a duel. Oh, it's a showdown. A showdown! You already lost once, buddy.
Don't even think about running.
Gosh, what a cool character design. I hope he never takes off his hat. I hope he never shows his face at all. Dude! The thing on the right changes depending on what area you're in. This dude yellow was hating? I cannot believe it.
Do it or don't. But if you're gonna, do it outside.
The mariachi.
Draw! Now there's a look you'll never seen on you. I never seen on you before. Pang of sadness for the end of our extended association. I understand. I truly do. But all good things must come to an end. And end it we will, kid.
I might have been hating.
From 10 paces, each man takes 5. I'll count it off. On the 5th, we turn and fire. Agreed? Right then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whoa! Dude! They're so cool! Hype moments in aura, dude.
He's one of the crazy bunch. Those two gunslingers. How'd they know?
Just my luck. These simpletons ruining a perfectly good duel.
Wow. You both are incredible. With them backing us up, maybe, just maybe, we can take on the crazy bunch. Listen, I guarantee there's a whole lot more on them on the way, and they'll be out for blood now. You've got to help us fight.
Well, when you put it like that, not that I could ever muster the strength to turn a woman down. Sorry, kid, but it seems our duel will have to wait. But only after we've dealt with the crazy bunch.
This is incredible. This is just like a Western movie. Like, oh, this is so lovely. I love this.
The crazy bunch ain't exactly short of shooters. Doubt we'll have a chance to beating them in a straight up fight. I'll tell you what, dying heroically during a valiant last stand does not appeal to me one bit. No, sirree. Let's see what the folks can tell us about our would-be killers.
I want to hear them speak Spanish.
I take what is given, nothing else.
Solo somos humildes mariachi.
Oh my gosh! I have such a big smile on me right now. That is so good.
Atrapados en la red del destino. Sin poder escapar de este pueblo, donde la sangre fluye como el vino.
Very clearly not native speakers. They just made some English actors speak the Spanish lines, but that is so lovely. I love that. That's so good. Let's hear all the voices.
The crazy bunch ain't exactly short on shooters. Doubt we'll have a chance of beating them in a straight up fight. I tell you what, let's see what these.
Yeah, we already heard that voice. What about Billy? What the heck? Who does that voice? They couldn't hire a child actor.
You're both so fast. I just know we can get rid of those outlaws with your help.
And he doesn't either? No, she has to in cutscenes, right? Okay. Well, okay, if it's like this, not everything is voiced, then I'll keep the voices on. And read these parts.
If you manage to get rid of those bastards, I promise we'll make it worth your while. We've got a little gold squared away. It's yours if we survive.
You know who leads them, don't you? The only survivor of Custer 7th, a devil who by all rights should be dead and dust. Oh dear, the outlaws call him. They flock to the land, to shepherd with a hard stone.
So, is that a coincidence, or?
He'll have broken camp the moment he heard what you two did. He can't let it go unanswered. Reckon you think the man who named this town Success must have had a sense of humor, but you're wrong. Back in the day, the streets were filled with prospectors hoping to strike it rich in the gold rush. That's why the gangs come calling, to strip the carcass clean of the last few bits of meat on the bone.
There was some fine shooting, and that ain't no lie, but there's at least 50 more of those boys left. Hey, if you're serious about staying to fight, then it's only right that we fight too. There's got to be something we can do to help, isn't there? If I'm being honest, none of us are all that good with guns. Just as likely to shoot each other as one of the crazy bunch.
Who haven't we talked to? No,
So weak.
I guess it's just cutscenes. Well, this guy does have everything voiced. Everyone is voiced in cutscenes, and important characters are voiced all the time, which means Annie won't be a party member. No. It will make sense in due time. Very well, very well.
If they've got us outnumbered, then we'll just have to even the odds before the big soiree. We ambushed them, kid. We've got to prepare traps and whatnot to whittle down the gang when they ride in. That's how we'll win. Having said that, feels a bit improper for us to do all the work, given that this is as much your fight as it is ours.
Okay, small recess to say something. It's been kind of funny how all the game recommendations so far have been like scarily picked just for me. Like it never feels like I'm playing just a random game. I'm playing like something that was made for me to like, because you have The World Ends With You. I am one of the biggest glazers for early 2000s stuff, right? And that game is all of that. The aesthetic, the music, everything, right? So it's scary how perfect that was for me. Then you have Umineko. I am too the biggest glazer of Victorian England era stuff, and Umineko is entirely that. And then you have Live a Live here, where, not aesthetically, but I am a music person, right? I'm even learning how to play an instrument now. But I've always been a music person who loves unique music. This is why Final Fantasy XIV is one of my favorite games ever, because it is, the soundtrack in Final Fantasy XIV is extensive and incredibly unique, because every raid series, every boss is based on different cultures and different eras and different aesthetics. So the composer needs to make music that is unique to those places. Like, you have literal, what's it called, Icelandic throat singing in Final Fantasy XIV, because one of the bosses is like a really big warrior. It's like, it's so cool. Then you go from that into a raid series that takes place in the future with cybernetic enhancements, and the whole music is just a bunch of pop and synth and mechanical sounding things. And then you have a raid series where you fight robots, and that's a bunch of just screamo mechanical sounding music. Is like, I like when games do that, when they have a lot of genres and aesthetic in their music. So you have Live a Live, who is clearly going to do that as well. Like, every chapter is going to have its unique battle theme, and hopefully unique boss themes as well, centered around the aesthetic that the chapter takes place. And I'm so excited for that. Like, already I'm loving all the Western music in this chapter, and knowing that every chapter is gonna have their own unique tracks based on their era, that is such a thing for me to love. I'm so excited. Recess over. Yap session over.
I'll help.
Yay, she talks.
Me too.
I suppose I'll do what I can.
Count me in.
Whomst?
Honey. We already know nothing will change if we keep our heads down and stay quiet.
Dallas.
I say enough is enough. Better to take a stand. Come what may.
Oh, that's such a lovely voice. I like it.
But, honey, it's not... She's right. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of them pushing us around. What about you, Cesar? Yeah, I'm headed up to here with them too.
Yeah.
It's happening.
No, go back to Spanish.
I knew they
Good job, guys.
Por la libertad
Oh.
y justicia, los mariachis se unen a la revolución.
Like something out of a film.
I love that so much.
I believe the only one who has yet to declare their intentions is you, Sheriff.
I wonder how party members will work in these chapters. Like, there has to be a chapter where it's only one character, right? I think that would be something they couldn't pass up. Such a unique situation to only control one character the whole time. But like, if we went to reread the description of the chapters again, some of them already mention multiple characters. Like the prehistory one, it's you and some other critter. The Chinese one, it's the master and 3 disciples. So that's the 4 party members right there. But most of the other ones didn't mention multiple characters. Here we already see Mad Dog and Sundown Kid. So I wonder if it's just them 2 or if someone from the town is going to join us as well. I really hope we get some more cowboys in our party. I like that. Yeah, he's gonna hate this game. But I hate you, that's what.
Billy, what are you doing with your father's band?
Damn. Okay, recess again. Small gap session because of what you said. I do feel self-conscious sometimes how much and how fast I glaze games because I wear my heart on my sleeve. I think when I see something that I like, I say that I like it. I don't wait to see. Well, let's wait to see if it gets better or if it gets bad. Nah, I see something rad, I'm gonna call it out as rad. But I do understand how sometimes it can feel a bit disingenuous. Like, I'm sure lots of people think that I'm just speaking to speak and I don't mean what I say. Like, I cry a lot, right? And there's already people that have told me, like, oh wow, you cried? Yeah, big surprise. Like, it doesn't mean anything anymore that I cried at a story because I cry at everything. So, yeah, that's a bit of a cringe aspect of me, but I don't want to change. I like being honest with what I like, even if I immediately start glazing something frame 1. Because you've seen how I get when I don't like something. You've seen my media thread. I be calling things nothing burgers all the time. So I do hate things. It's just when I like something, I glaze it instantly. Gap session over. Well, let me read what you said. No. I like hearing you glaze and gushing. It's fun. It is fun. I enjoy it a lot.
Here, mister. You deserve it.
Oh.
My pa ain't fit to wear that badge.
Please tell me I can see the star on the sprite.
I've been living in fear for the longest time. Terrified of what might happen if I dared do the right thing.
Cool voice.
Now I see. Sometimes you've got to brave the fire to forge a brighter future.
Also, let me know if the audio is too low, too high, or whatever.
They may call you the kid, but to me, here and now, you're a good man. The right man for the job. So hold on to that badge. And when the dust has settled,
Don't give it back.
I pray I'll have done my part to earn it back.
Okay. No, that's pretty goated. That's pretty goated of him. He's gonna die. The surest badge, huh?
Not much left to discuss, man. I reckon. Me and the kid will scrounge up supplies for the ambush. No point in asking y'all for help. I wager we have a bit more experience with this sort.
Do 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 do.
Time is of the essence.
Do 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 do
Can't spend too long rummaging around either, or we'll run out of time to prepare.
do 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 do. Do 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 do. Mad Dog has joined the party.
They'll strike at dawn, that's their way.
Shoot as a silly Chris to harassing, they'll come right into town from both sides. That means you've got until the 8th bell to make your preparations. We only have the one chance, if we're not ready by the time they arrive. Anyway, when you've got everything you need, come back here. We're all ready and willing to do our part. Just say the word.
Preparing for the crazy... There's an actual time limit? That's cool. It is quite low, yes. Very well, I shall heighten it up. Let's see, what audios do I use for other games? Let me double check, I write it down. Okay, I use -20 for Elden Ring, 15 for... Okay, let's go with 15. So let me know if that's too high. But let me check out the game really quick. Okay, I'm back. When the 8th bell rings at dawn, the crazy bunch will ride into town. Listen carefully to Mad Dog's advice and work with the townsfolk to set traps before the outlaws arrive. I really wonder, because I haven't seen too many Western movies. I know I'm fake, I'm such a fan of the aesthetic, but I haven't seen too many Western movies. So, to me, this story is just identical to The Seven Samurai. But I know that it's a fact that many Western movies were inspired by old samurai films. So I wonder if there's a Western movie by Clint Eastwood that was inspired by The Seven Samurai that this story is based after. Because, like, that's pretty funny. Tad lower? Okay. Let us try 20. So I went from 15 to 20. So if that's too low, we'll try midway between 15 and 20. When the 8th bell rings at dawn, I already read that. There are 2 ways to spend your time before the crazy bunch come calling. Search the town for items that can be used for traps. Ask locals to set traps with the items in your inventory. Every moment counts, so think carefully before taking action. What the heck? This is Persona?
A word of advice, kid. Remember this moment. Save the memory if you take my lead. In case it all goes silent.
Very clever. I was literally about to do that myself before you started speaking. I will mess this up. Level 8. The Crystal Salute. Look, oh my gosh, it's so cool. Yellow Lax, you gotta stop hating, man. This is so rad. Like, the right screen is gonna fill up with people if you have more people in your party. That's so neat. Single shot, Sidewinder. One well-placed shot to make the enemy rue the day he crossed you. High damage, directional. Ride the lightning. Wind. Damage low. Make an enemy freeze in his strikes with a custom-made bullet. But it gives paralysis. Project Texas Jitterbug. Whirl and fire a barrage of bullets at surrounding enemies. Charge time short. Damage low. Hits 15 times. Holy cow. Interesting. Okay, where's the badge? Yes. Old and beat up like its owner. Long-barreled revolver, solid shooter that enhances attributes when drawn with the right hand. In not much better condition than the hands that wear 'em. A great big roomy bit of cloth that makes the rain and wind at bay. They've walked 1,000 miles, and they walk 1,000 more. Cool description. All you need to call yourself a lawman in the West. The wiki says that it's likely based on the Magnificent Seven. That's the one! Yup! Yeah, I was right. The Magnificent Seven is a Western movie based on the Seven Samurai, if the title wasn't obvious enough. I gotta watch it now. Just you wait. Soon enough you'll see it on the media thread. The newest fashion from back east. Even longer barreled revolver, solid shooter that will enhance attributes when drawn with the right hand. Made to order with the finest materials money can buy. Polished or shine the blinds. I love that as well. Everything that Mad Dog wears is new and shiny, and everything Sundown wears is all ragged and old. And let me save once more.
pero de nos armas nos levantaremos. Yo doy amor, no dolor, pero por ti me armaré de valor. Agarren sus tiliches y prepárense para los problemas.
My gosh. I mean, they had to have hired someone who speaks Spanish to know how to write rhyming lyrics, so that's so fun. Miracle Tonic. Herbal Eliminant. No, you're wasting my time. They're gonna come. A pouch of oil. Bow-wa-da-doo.
Hey, mister, think you can use this?
Ooh, that looks like a dynamite to me, kid.
I may not know how to use a gun, but I'm a dead-eye with my slingshot.
Got everything you need for your ambush?
No?
I take it that means no. Then you'd best get a move on and finish up.
They'll be here before you know it, but don't spend too long gathering materials or you'll run out of time to make your preparations. Maybe you'll find something in one of the rooms you can use for your ambush. We own the inn across the way. You can look around inside for supplies if you like. This may be a small town, but if you spend too much time searching for supplies, dawn will break before you know it. I'm no expert, but it just seems like common sense that a wide variety of traps would be most effective. If you rely too much on the same kinds of traps, they might learn to recognize and avoid them, no?
Alright, answer me true, Yellowlax. Does the time up there pass in time? Like, a time limit that constantly ticks? Or does it pass a little bit every time you do an action, like search an item or something? The storehouse is the west of the bar. You have my blessings to take whatever you need. Bum ba da doo. Do 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 do. Do do do
That's,
do.
how to explain?
That there's one of my most prized possessions. A poster of this dancing girl I fancy. Jennifer's her name. She's got this grace power about her, you know? Sexy, but a little intimidating. But in a way that makes her even more appealing.
Okay, guy, you're wasting our time here.
Well, it breaks my heart to part with it. But if you really need it.
We might, right? If they're all womanizers, they'll get distracted. The barkeep's beloved poster. Drawing of the barkeep's favorite dancing girl, Jennifer. Outlaws might find it distracting. With a bottle and a spark, this could be a formidable weapon. Billy's a crack shot with it, by all accounts. Well then, why did he give it to us? I think it's actual time, I'm not actually sure. Talking doesn't waste time, by the way. Okay, that's good.
What? Anything but that.
I mean, they would be very distracted by money.
It's this week's earnings. You can't possibly need it.
I mean... Fine.
I'm begging you.
Hey!
Oh.
Anything but that. You hear me?
Okay, alright, alright.
Well then. Best get a move on, kid.
What happens if I search again? I'm wasting time here.
Hey!
Okay, I get it.
Anything but that.
Whoa! This is what I get.
The first spell.
Strip of jerky. Boom, boom. This is not enough time. I'm cooked. We'll need a horse.
Mighty fine horse you got there, kid. Real beautiful. After I collect your bounty, I'll have to buy a new one. Maybe I'll name it after you. On the deal.
Oh, I like the relationship. Strip of jerky. An empty bottle.
Oil in a bottle.
Ah, I was about to say
Start
that.
a fire. It'll take a moment to prepare. Reckon it's worth doing?
Yep.
Okay. Let me show you how it's done.
How can that
There
possibly
you
take
go.
a while to make?
Bottle 5. Just light her up and toss quick.
You just put the oil in a bottle and put a little paper, little cloth on it. That's it. It's 1 minute. Waste of my time. What a waste of buck of me time. All these leftover foods, dude. Wasteful. My office now. Ooh. It's the same thing, right? Ah, this is better than your butt line special. Wait, can you dual wield? No, I thought because it said like wield it with the right hand. I was like, oh, maybe you can wield with the left hand as well. Stick of dynamite.
Second bell.
I'm cooked. That's no good. Thought there was a door there. Crap. Wasting my time! I'm gonna lose, dude. Ooh, another empty bottle. Whole lot of nothing. Shovel. You can give that to one of the townspeople as a weapon. Pouch of oil.
Oil in a
We can make
bottle
another one.
makes for a quick. It'll take a moment. Okay. There you go. Bottle 5.
Frying pan? That's an accessory. 21 defense. Oh, you needed more. A carrot? Oh, we can distract one of their horses if they have horses with the carrot. No, already?
Third bet.
Grrr. Meeful. Bro! They told me I could find supplies here in the inn. There's a whole bunch of nothing. I should have never trusted those slackies. Another carrot. Pile of... okay. An empty bottle. I mean, dung is a great weapon. That's why monkeys throw it all the time. Urgh. You're gonna have no horses by the time we're done feeding them. Coal tar? I mean, if it's tar, you can, you know, slow people down, throw it at their eyes, heat it up, and then throw it at their eyes.
Fourth bell, kid.
Is this Octopath? Yeah, it's Octopath Zero. Also, Tags, where were you yesterday? I was streaming Umineko. First time.
Oil in a bottle makes for a quick and it'll take a moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was told not to make the same traps a lot,
There you
but,
go.
you know, I like Molotovs. Well, since we got everything. Who can we talk to about these here traps?
Agarren sus tilich. Yo lo seré.
Okay, I assume I have to talk to the sheriff. I just thought the sheriff would start everything. Everyone tips like a sheriff, but I think it would be interesting to see how to deal with this Philippe line. Yes, yes, yes. For now, no tips.
Got everything you need for... Yeah. Good. Then it's time to distribute your supplies to the folks here. Goes without saying that some will take longer than others to get things ready.
Yeah, I'm not giving anything to those 4 lackeys down there.
So hurry. Time's a wasting.
Annie and Dallas first.
Don't even think about leaving me out of this because I'm a woman. What can I do to help?
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
Okay. Okay, let's read the description. Runners can search fee. Outlaws might find it distracting. It makes for a good trap or useful weapon in a fight. Could use it to dig a pit or two before the outlaws come calling. Could be used in conjunction with a pit trap. If used to set a trap outside, might just buy you a little more time before the big soiree. Never seen a horse that didn't love carrots. Makes for a good trap or useful weapon in a fight. Billy's a correct shot with it, so we're giving that to Billy. We should give this. We have 2. We can give this to the people. I'll see if this works. I want Annie and Dallas to shoot alongside me.
Don't see how we could make use of that.
Grrr, you're stupid. L2. Wait, which one's? Oh, L2.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
I thought I could give weapons to people. Okay, so you spread some bottled fire. I'll be back before you know it. Preparing for the big soiree. I have someone said to travel the Wild West chapter.
I wouldn't put too much stock in my husband's claims. I handle most of the work at the boarding house.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
Well, if work is what you do, then make a pit.
Of course.
You, it's only fair that you set up the poster.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you...
Past time for me to do my part. Obviously you, take your slingshot.
Hope you haven't forgotten about me, mister. I'm ready to chip in.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you think?
I won't let you down, mister.
I guess I could trust you. So, want some help with your ambush?
Need you to set a trap.
And we're gonna try giving the gun
What
to
kind of
him.
trap you think? Don't see how we can...
No, okay.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
You know, for being such a bad sheriff, take this. Okay, and these lackeys, I don't trust them one bit. They're gonna blow
Need
themselves
you to
up.
set a trap.
What kind of trap you think?
Can mess this up. Okay. I feel okay. I'm gonna do the rest
What kind of trap you
of
think?
this on carrots. Yeah, lack of bottled fire and dynamite, but I think in a game that is very chess-like, where they can move towards you, I assume being on a horse makes them faster. So I don't want them on horses.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you...
Need you to set
You
a
just gotta
trap.
put some carrots around, buddy. You got this. No, I was told not to use the same trap over and over, right? So, we use a bottle fire, we use 2 carrots. We haven't used the dynamite, so... I know I'm putting this to the worst person I could have asked. This guy's gonna blow himself up, but please, be safe. Can I actually make the mariachi do thing?
Somos tres mariachi. Habilidoso soy. Más útil que Pancho soy.
Need you to set a
Wow, okay, so I can use all my
What kind of
traps.
trap you think?
So yeah, get rid of the carrots.
El honor y el amor. Esta trampa iré a preparar. Somos tres mariachi. No soy el mejor ni el peor. Pero comparado con Delo soy un campeón.
Ooh, that was a good rhyme.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you think?
I haven't really been keeping track of, you know, how fast people are. That's something I haven't thought about at all. So I'm not sure how it would affect anything.
A la muerte y al peligro.
We have like half the day left, so I think we're fine.
Somos tres mariachi, a veces algo útil soy, pero mucho no esperen de mí hoy.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you thinking?
What kind of trap you thinking?
Aunque la verdad de verdad es que no quiero, esta trampa iré a preparar. Porque la vida está llena de compromisos.
Oh, they're the best characters. Alright. I'm happy. I mean, I used literally every trap. I think we're fine. Let's go. Oh, do I actually have to wait for them? This is not at all how I expected to spend my evening. Uh-oh. Okay, so yeah, we just actually have to just wait.
Been a while since we had a big project to bring everyone together like this.
All taken care of. This look good to you? Alright, I guess we just wait now. We shall see if everyone finishes in time. We're kind of cutting it close. Poncho might not finish in time. That should do it. They won't know what hit him.
And that, my friends, is that.
Good job, Sancho. What kind of trap you thinking? It's perfect. Gulp.
6 bell.
We're gonna get people killed because they're still preparing the traps. I thought Dallas was supposed to be... Dallas, I mean, was supposed to be really good. Didn't Wayne finish first? Well, I think I just... She's the fastest, but I gave her a long job. I think I made her dig the hole, right? Yeah, it's gonna take a while. That's weird. I would, after I finish this chapter, I would love to know all the stats. Like how long each job takes and how fast each character is. So since you didn't do it, I'll tell you now. Annie's best trap is the frying pan. Oh, I saw that it was an accessory, so I didn't think of it as a trap at all. Could I have given the gun to anyone?
7th bell.
They ain't finishing. It's GG. Guys, please. There you go, she's finished. That was easy. That's all I cared about. The rest, yeah, y'all can all stay out here and die. I did it. Good job. What were you even preparing? You just have to shoot at them. No, I don't think so. Okay. That's good. At least I didn't miss that. Right. Think I got it sorted. Okay, that's that. Cutting it real close here. I think the green-haired guy is the only one. No, we're missing 2 mariachi, aren't we? I'm gonna get the mariachi killed. Oh no, we're only missing 1 mariachi. 1 mariachi and the green-haired guy. They're gonna die. GG's. They're just doing the, like, dynamite, bottled fire, and carrots. I don't really care. This is so fun. What a unique idea to do this. Guys, please. They're cooked.
Job done.
Wow, you did it, Pancho! Okay, green haired, definitely dead. Am I doing it right? I think I'm doing it right. Aren't you just setting up a carrot? You just put it on the ground, buddy. my, they actually did it! It's down, thank God. Wow, I cannot believe they actually did it. Right in the nick of time.
Far from my finest work,
Oh!
albeit
We were missing another mariachi. I knew we were. Okay, thank goodness. Now we're good. Let me save once more. Everyone's here. Oh, well, I don't got nothing. Oh, wait, no, no, wait. Ooh, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I should have done this earlier.
Need you to set a trap.
What kind of trap you...
She's so cooked. I send her to her death. I'm sorry, Annie. Hurry! I believe, I believe. Yes! Oh my gosh! Annie the goat! I cannot believe it. I didn't know they could set multiple traps up. If I did, I would have made her do the frying pan earlier. Wow, with plenty of time to spare. There you go.
Hey, kid. That's the 8th bell.
Here we go. Rev up those fryers, cause I sure am hungry. A cutscene? This fella in the middle kind of be looking a bit big. Odio. Oh, I'm so stupid. Odio means hate in Spanish. They just made it into two words, o and dio, but together odio is hate. Okay, now I get it.
Thank God. Finally. After 3 days and 3 nights of walking through the desert. Civilization! At long last, see what? The good Lord hasn't forsaken us.
No way! Really?
Father?
Bro.
Father!
Nice. Nice! Annie! Yo! Huge! Good job! Nice! This is so fun! He got distracted by the poster?
Why in the hell someone put this here, of all places? That's just weird.
Oh, this is so fun! This is just like the Seven Samurai. Oh, you're supposed like the Magnificent Seven, but I wouldn't know. Haven't seen it yet. Wow! Okay, I should have... I mean, I only had one dynamite, so thank goodness I did that. That was 4 in 1. So we only have to do with 3 people. Sounds good to me.
You will come outside and present yourselves to me at once.
Oh, that was so fun. That is so... I love that. So unique.
Refuse, and we will treat you as we would any other pests and smoke you out of your burrow.
It's time.
Mister?
It's time, Mad Dog.
It's time, man, dog.
You got that right. I've been waiting to look this devil in the eye.
Oh, dear.
I'm coming too.
3 versus 3? Sounds good to me.
Today is not the day for you to find your courage. Should the worst come to the worst, should the 2 of us be killed, it falls to you to protect these people.
Guess 3 versus 3 would have been too easy.
But you won't be killed, right, kid?
Of course not.
Of course not.
Go get him!
Gotta keep up the hype moment in aura. Wow, he has a minigun.
It is you, then. You who educated Pac and his brothers so deftly in the ways of war.
I'm excited.
I owe you a debt for the generosity you showed my disciples. We are men of violence, yes, but we are nevertheless men.
Show off.
And so, I will repay you in our common currency.
Blood.
And lead and death!
This music? Ew, that's... all these sprites are so neat. Overpowering enemies. In some battles, groups of enemies may be led by a leader. By defeating this single foe, you can overpower the remaining ones and force them to retreat. Wow! These sprites are so rad! This music. Yep.
That's your best? Don't ask for mercy. I've none to give.
I can hit him. Low damage, but lots of hits. Texas Jitterbug. Awesome! 8 hits. That was a really cool move. Horseplay. Oof! Resistant to it though. And I can counter. Bam! Let me move closer. Oh, that's as close as I can get. Duo Salvaje. No weakness or resistances. I think this should kill. Bam bam! Darn. Oh crap! That was a counter and then an actual move. Ah, but I can counter too, idiot! Bam! Draw! I really would rather use this. It's a lot of hits. Wait, if I move one... Ooh, I didn't realize he was so close.
The sweet smell.
Stupid. Okay, I moved up because here I can hit both of them now. But I still need to get ready. Crap. Okay, you... Medium... Oh, just shoot him. Barely any damage. Stomp. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. 5 hits each.
Even a scratch.
Okay, we gotta stay away from the horses because they can counter and then use horseplay up close. That's my that's my bad. It's my bad. I'd rather get rid of this guy. They too still have a lot to get ready, so let's get away first. Now... let's finish him. Bam! Oh, not enough. Barely. Okay, now you can finish him for real. Okay, surely we survived this attack by Odile. Oh, he's not ready yet. Okay. Definitely paralyze him. Nah, I didn't paralyze him. Crap. I gotta use this. Oh, we can actually hit from here because this hitbox is so massive.
Like that?
Nice.
I was quick to judge you. I apologize. Too slow.
Can he not get paralyzed? Okay. How big is this hitbox exactly? I think it's like that, so... I gotta use 2 moves to move up. I don't think it's worth it. No, it is worth it. This is a very good move. No, wait, what? Oh, we can... Okay, we move up. Yeah, done. Okay, cool. Wait, no. Oh, I think that was the wrong attack! I meant to use... the one that knocks them back. Crap. Oh well, I can still get him. Please paralyze. I'm just going to assume he's not possible to paralyze. Oh, we're almost done. Make him wish he was never born, eh, Mad Dog?
Where you go?
Fire! Nice! Cool. Easy fight to be sure, but that was fun. I like it. I think if it was a bit... It was a bit harder, it would have been a lot more fun, because what they showed in that fight already was very fun ideas. Like the horse people having to stay away from them, but Mad Dog wanted to be close because of his multi-shot gun hitting multiple hits. That's very good, but you also want to stay away from the horses. And
Are you alright, mister?
the long cast times and the movement and that's gonna be, this game is gonna be so fun to get down to master. So this song is called Megalomania. Really? Is it really called that? It's a different word, but that is very funny. Megalomania. Doesn't that mean like that you have a tendency to steal stuff? Let me see. Megalomania. Oh no, obsession with the exercise of power, especially in the dominion of others. Which one's the one where you like stealing stuff? Stealing stuff. What would be the word? condition name? Kleptomania. I was thinking of Kleptomania. Yeah, if you didn't set any traps, it would have been a pretty hard fight. Ah, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, that makes sense. That would have been fun. But I would have spent 2 hours on this, so better that I set the traps up.
They won. They won.
We did it!
Sing us a song, mariachi, for our victory. What? Just
Did he just turn into a horse?
I was about to say, did that just happen? What?
Lord have mercy. It's true. Until Odio came along. Story was that the Sioux and Cheyenne had massacred Custer 7. Not a man survived. But a single Union horse did.
Oh, that was darn it! I hate when I think of something and I don't say it, and then whatever I'm doing confirms what I was thinking, and then I look like a liar for saying it after because I've already been told. But when I was going ill at his sprite, I said, "Why is he dressed like a Civil War soldier with a hat and uniform?" But now he's literally saying that there's a Union horse here. I did notice that. I just didn't say it.
They said he was death itself. And maybe they were right. Born of those fallen soldiers. Something cruel and primal.
That is really cool. To have like the spirit of the malice from dead Civil War soldiers. Pretty neato. I like that.
He never slept, they said. Never slept and would never die.
I know we're gonna deal with stuff in the future.
I don't know how to thank you, kid.
Okay, I never rephrase that. I know we're gonna deal with stuff like far futuristic stuff and, you know, it's otherworldly, but I did not expect supernatural stuff, like these evil spirits here. Well, that's interesting. I really have no idea what type of game this is.
Maybe I do. Stranger.
Gosh, I really want to watch The Magnificent Seven now.
That's all well and good for you, but not for me.
One last duel, my friend.
You neither, kid. We've got unfinished business, you and I.
That's right.
That's right.
Stop it, please. You beat Otio together, didn't you?
Stay out of it.
It's not about that. It's about honor.
This is between me and him. Ain't that right, kid?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Five paces.
Okay then. 1, 2, 3.
Before we continue, I really hope it just cuts to black and we don't know who won.
4.
Fire! Oh, it's an actual battle? Oh, I didn't expect this. Okay. Okay, cool. So I want to move one right and one down. Fire! You got no chance, boy. Oh no. You're done, buddy. Fire! And there you have it. Such is the way of the worm.
God damn, you're fast. God damn.
Is he really dead? Damn. Wow, you really die. Such is the way of the worm, I suppose.
Do you have to go so soon? Do you have to go so soon?
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
I want it to be cool and mysterious and nonchalant.
I'm not sure what to say at times like this, but I suppose I ought to thank you.
Oh, I'll do it. Thank you for everything, mister. Oh, actually, if I can ask you for something?
If it's about the badge, it's okay. I don't need it anymore. Just a piece of cheap tin in the end. I reckon I can serve these people as their sheriff well enough without it.
One more thing. I can't leave you with just words. There's something else we ought to give you.
Money?
I'm afraid we don't have a lot to offer. Just a few bits of
No,
gold.
no.
If you want it,
I am not accepting.
yours.
I'm not accepting.
Will you take it?
Nope! Man, I can't make like, what a choice. Well, fine. I don't want your money.
I don't want your money.
Huh? Really?
It's been a long, long time since I had the chance to do something good and decent.
No.
That's reward enough.
Oh, kid.
He's so cool. Do 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 do.
What'll I be? It's him. It's gotta be him. That man there once made a name for himself as the fastest lawman in the West. But as his legend grew, more and more gunslingers hoping to make their own came calling. Came to a head when a gang of outlaws rode through his town, leaving all manner of tragedy in their wake. Not long after he vanished, then a bounty was put up for a theretofore unheard of renegade. A fortune to tempt the greedy to follow him into the desert. A means to make amends or earn a final reprieve. The kid.
Hey, mister! Kid! We'll never forget you!
Wow. Rad. No, is this really no? I didn't want to say it, but it seemed like it was the end, but I didn't want to believe it. Oh, you weren't joking that I was short. Oh. Reagan Murdoch, Mike Romo. Let's see if I recognize any of the names. Oh, that's it. Ah. Oh, Brittany Lauda, Alexandra Sarmiento. I'm glad they're not using big names. I like when they hire. Cyrus Rose, Joseph Valderrama, David Matranga. Ben Balmaceda. What's Billy doing? That was so good, man. I'm sad. That was so short. I'm gonna miss the West, dude. This was such a fun setting, and the characters were neat. I wish the townsfolk could get more screen time. And oh man, that was fantastic. The lack of combat and hard fights is definitely an irk. But that's because I went in expecting a normal RPG, you know, just fight and level up, but that is not what Live is. It's just a collection of small stories. So from here on, I am not expecting too many fights. I am expecting unique scenarios like this, like the setting of traps, and now I'm even more excited. But I do hope, with such a fun combat system, that some of the other chapters have some really serious hard fights, because I would love that so much. But that was great. That was fantastic. I understand now. And the music. Oh, the music. The boss fight did have something that did not sound Western, so I'm going to assume that is just the boss theme, which I'm okay with. If the rest of the chapters have unique music all throughout and it's just the boss theme, that is the same. And I'm gonna assume that the bosses all are gonna follow the same theme of being like not actual characters, but forces of nature that come from on the road again, that come from some tragedy, like the death of the squadron there, the Union squadron, so Odio, which literally means hate. So hate itself was born out of that massacre. So I'm going to assume that every chapter is gonna have to deal with something like that. Like the final boss is not really gonna be a villain, but more so a force of nature, like hate itself. So all sharing the same boss theme makes sense. So I'm excited for that. This game is great. I get it now. This is so good. By the way, I'm gonna tell you that if you run from Mad Dog, he survives and get a slightly different ending. Oh, that's so cool. Into the Sunset. Complete the Wild West chapter. So from what you said, that is really cool. But even if I knew, I would have still shot him. I think it would have not done him a service. It would have been a disservice to him if I ran away. Like that's dishonorable. So I would have shot him anyways. It's what he wanted. Our first badge complete. The stream is ending now. I'm not gonna play another chapter. You know, it's perfect time to end. But I'm gonna just look around a bit. Additional interesting into the gameplay tips. The Wild West complete. What does that mean? What does it mean in progress? Level 9 Sundown. Is there more? So we have the near future, the distant future, twilight of Edo Japan, Imperial China, present day, and prehistory. So one last question before I disappear. You said not to do present day first, but does that mean I can do it second? Or did you mean that I have to do it last? You fight him one more time in the outskirts and he's riding Odio's horse. He doesn't die in the fight. Wait, huh? If you run away, then you fight him again anyways? But he's harder? I should have done that then, no! I see now. Select alive, live a live, warm a live, megalomania. So where's all the western songs? Oh, there they are. Wanderer, Under the Fake, The Wilds, Sancho de los Panchos. Neat. What do you mean hidden rooms? Crap, I missed things then. Cool. No, he's not harder, bruh. He just comes in right into the horse that Odio turned into. I see. Okay, now I get it. Now, I get it. Now I see. That makes sense. Okay, then never mind. I would have still shot him first anyways. It would have been dishonorable. You wouldn't get it, probably. But anyways, this is where we end. That was so fun. That was so fun. I'm glad that it was short, but I'm also sad that it was short. I'm gonna miss them so much. I'm gonna miss that. This sucks. This game's gonna be great, but it's gonna suck every time that I finish a chapter, knowing that I'm never gonna see them ever again, any of the characters. But yes, GG's. That was great. I foresee a great time with this game, especially as the fights get harder. But for now, I disappear forever. Farewell to the Yellow Lax. Thank you for watching. That was really fun. Bye bye.